Hey everyone, he's Kevin Kauffman. I'm Fred Weaver, and we are Group 4610, part of eXp Realty.
Yeah. So my name is Kevin, as Fred mentioned. And one of the questions that Fred and I have just gotten so many times over the last 60 days or so is, how has this pandemic, COVID-19, affected our real estate market?
Yeah, well, Kevin, you and I are filming this particular video on Tuesday, May 12th. I mention that because information changes quickly.
Yep.
You may be watching this a week or so later. And yeah, I pulled up some statistics today, Kevin, that I'd love to share with everybody. And these statistics are as of May 11th, right? So Monday, May 11th. So in the greater Phoenix area market, we have 13,932 active listings on the market right now that do not have a contract tied to them. Now you may ask, okay, is that low? Is that high? Is that normal? Well, a month ago at this time, we had a little over 14,500 listings. So it's actually down, Kevin. We saw an increase in the number of listings. Listings on market without contracts was growing a little bit there for us in April, but it started trending downward again. The inventory is actually considerably up from where we were a quarter ago. A quarter ago, we only had about 11,500 active listings on the market, but that 13,932 active listing figure is still considerably down over a year and 2 years ago. We had 17,000, 16,500 listings on the market. So it's all perspective based, right? We can kind of paint the story and tell it however we'd like. The fact is that listings were going up without contracts. That number was increasing, but it started coming back down again. That's what's going on with our active inventory.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that sticks out to me is how many homes are, pending and going to be sold, right? So as of today or as of yesterday, there was 6,250 homes pending. So not all the way sold yet, but they are under contract. And to
And
put that in perspective, that's up over the last month, right, of 5,703 homes, but it's down from a quarter ago and down significantly if you look at a year ago. So take a look at May of 2019. There was over 7,500 homes that were pending, or listings that were pending at that time. So while it has not fallen off the face of the earth or anything like that, definitely the activity is slowed, right, because of this pandemic.
yeah, and let me point out, Kevin, because you and I know this, but our audience listening today doesn't. We have a couple different statuses in the MLS. So we have pending listings and we have UCB. They both essentially mean the same thing. They mean someone has a contract on a house. So I like to add them together. So there's 6,250 pending listings and another 4,300 UCB listings. So if you add those together, there's over 10,000 people that have a contract on a home in the Phoenix market today, with only 13,932 other homes without a contract. So that's how I like to look at those numbers. You take that, as you mentioned, a month ago, there was 5,700 pending and 37 UCB. So that's considerably less. That's more like 9,400. So today we're 10,500. Last month we only had 9,400. So that's an increase of roughly 10%, if you will, of number of people, of homes that are under contract today over where we were just a month ago. And yes, as you mentioned, it's a little down over where we were a year ago, closer to 12,000 when you combine those two statuses. So it got a little unhealthy there, maybe a little bit of uncertainty, right? That's a
Yep.
big popular word in 2020, but the trend seems to be going back the other direction, and we're going to continue to watch it.
Yeah. So all in all, things are healthy. It is not, crazy times. We're not seeing any values dropping. In fact, values have continued to climb here in the greater Phoenix metro area. And there's no indication of that changing anytime real soon. So the market, while it's tight and there's some uncertainty out there, it's still healthy. There's a lot, from a standpoint of, there's a lot of demand, right? There's a lot of people that want to buy homes, that would like to buy homes. And, you mentioned the active listings earlier. There's just not that many when you look at what a balanced market would be. So overall, I think things are doing pretty good, all things considered.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us. If you have any questions, reach out to us at any time. We're here. We hope this was helpful and informative, and we'll talk to you soon.